Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading. Please remember to take what resonates and don't manifest the rest. See what's going on here. We have the Star as the all-around general energy. Aquarius. What is the challenge here? What is the challenge? Balance. Okay, so viewer, I feel like somebody's watching you get justice in a situation that might have not have been fair. Something that left you confused up in your head. Venus is going into Libra. So the scales will be balanced out in your love life. Balance, healing. Alright? What is the most recent past? Most recent past. Yeah, somebody got left out in the cold. Possibly due to an addiction or a situation that somebody found out the truth about something. About some kind of addiction. Perhaps this was somebody that you were dating and you might have ghosted them because they had some kind of addiction. Feeling like drinking problem maybe. In the immediate future, we have the King of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Like I said, this is something balancing out. And somebody's about to be fair to a Queen of Cups that might have gotten left out in the cold. Due to an addiction or due to a codependency issue. What is the factor affecting the situation? High Priestess. Somebody knows what they did here. Could be family, could be a significant other. I do feel like this could be a couple that maybe broke up due to a codependency, alcoholism issue of some kind. And like I said, maybe this High Priestess, because it's Queen of Cups, got left out in the cold. Aquarius, Sagittarius, due to I feel like a misunderstanding. And maybe there was some kind of addiction problem here. Okay? But I don't feel like whoever this person is maybe got a fair shake. Maybe they just got pushed to the side. Instead of this family or whatever it was that they were involved in trying to help them, they just kind of got pushed to the side and ignored. Alright? Been there. Whoever you are, I definitely sympathize. Sometimes there is no help, but at the same token, if nobody ever tries, then how you gonna know? If nobody loves this person enough to say, hey, you know, maybe you need to go to rehab. Maybe you need to, you know, let us help you. Yeah, nobody helped. Not even the person that claimed to love them. I don't think anybody knew how to help here. So they waited. I feel like this extended from childhood trauma. There was nothing that anybody could do about it, really. This person had to live out their karma. And therefore they are doing so. We have the moon as the factor affecting the situation, something that is not seen. A healing, a miraculous, there's a miracle happening here, a miraculous healing of some kind. Because somebody stood in their integrity and their truth, even if it cost them relationships. Perhaps this was the release of the addiction or the release of the karma. So they, they realized their mistake. Whoever this person is, there is no forgiveness in this family. The person I feel like who is recovered from, they're in the King of Pentacles from the Five of Pentacles. So that means they recovered. But final outcome is the same. They're cut off from their family and held in suspended animation. Family celebrations. So what I feel like is somebody is getting invited, possibly to a family celebration or something of that nature, probably over the holidays. And I feel like whoever this person that got cast out and left out in the cold already knows basically how these people are going to treat them if they come to whatever this event is that they're being invited to. They already know. Because, they got a dream come true, a wish come true here after probably a lot of healing. Aquarius again. So, some kind of contract is about to be signed. Nobody sees it happening just yet. And it may not happen until Aquarius season, which is the end of January, beginning of February. But I do feel like a contract is about to be signed. Could be a mother. But it will be some kind of legal situation where it could be like an inheritance of some kind. Or just a full-on healing. Okay? This could be a mom that was ousted from a family. The family's paying very close attention to what she's doing now, because they're looking at it as almost like a payday. Oh, come on, really? Y'all wasn't there for this person when they needed you. But now you look at them like a payday because they brought themselves back from a bad situation. They love themselves. They love themselves for their family. Okay? They wanted to make things right with their family. So they stepped up for the family, trying to balance things out. And regardless of how it turned out, they still love them unconditionally. Even if they were completely ignored, shut out, that is fixing to change. That is going to change. Immediate future. Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. So this person who got shut out by the rest of the family, I feel like is about to come into a whole lot of financial abundance. 9 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. This is a wish come true, a dream come true. And then you got the liars, the people who treated this person like they were nothing. Coming back around to balance things out due to this fortune that this person is getting now. Scorpio, Sagittarius energy, Cancer, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Pisces. Lots of Pisces on the board. So now this family wants to be all happy, go lucky, water under the bridge. You're rich now, so let's make this work. And they wonder why people hold grudges. 9 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and the World card. So, whoever you are out there, congratulations for breaking probably centuries worth of addiction, centuries worth of toxicity in your family. Congratulations for breaking that curse. There is growth coming back around to you. You have grown from the 5 to the 7 of Pentacles, especially in the finances department. Your life is changing. It doesn't change the fact that there is still heartbreak and still some kind of resentment here. Love unconditionally by all means, but don't sacrifice yourself once again. Don't rush right in and sacrifice yourself again and get yourself right back in the same position that you were in before because you want to be accepted. It's just not, it's not the way you do things. I mean, if you want to be accepted, accept yourself. That's all the exception that you really need, or accepting that you really need, is to accept your own truth, to accept your own self. There is no point in choosing to juggle a lie. I feel like these other people are doing this to you. They're trying to make you wait on what belongs to you and trying to make you juggle to the point where you don't make it to this Wheel of Fortune. You don't make it to this healing, this growth. So why would you put yourself on the line for people who they don't even care? I mean, they're professing their love. They're saying, "Oh, I love you. I want to make your life great. I want to make things up to you." All that other stuff. Don't fall for it, viewer. If you had a problem and you fixed it, congratulations. Congratulations for fixing yourself. But you are not responsible for other people's behavior, other people's bills, other people's debts, other people's opinion of you. In fact, their opinion is none of your business. Alright? Somebody is definitely worrying too much about what other people think here. And like I said, if you have overcome some kind of addiction and gone into your wheel of fortune and things are really looking good for you, do not get yourself wrapped up in false hopes of being accepted by people who didn't accept you before. They didn't accept you before. What's the difference now? You got money? That's not a good excuse. That's not a good... Love them by all means. Let this miracle happen by all means. But don't believe everything that's being said right now. Somebody is playing with the truth to suit their own needs. I mean, like I said, I love seeing families get back together and making things work. But it just seems like that there is too much has gone on here. And a lot of resentment. Even though somebody might not be saying that there's resentment, there's definitely resentment. Two of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. And there's the Mother. Shewang and the King of Pentacles. So like I said, either this person is coming into a whole lot of money for a brand new passionate beginning, or they're about to marry someone with a whole lot of money. And it's like, whatever the case may be, it feels like the rest of the family's paying close attention. Hey, I've lived this. So, yeah. And it feels like because the mother or whoever this person is going to either get married or inherit a whole bunch of money, that these people that didn't help them. I mean, flat out left them out in the cold. Now these people, this family, feel entitled to that energy. So, yeah. So they're like, oh, damn. Well, can I borrow $50,000? Can I? They're looking at this mom or this family member like they are an ATM machine now. Because now all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, you know, sorry for the way that we treated you in the past. Now we want to be one big happy family. We want to share in the wealth. We want to get away with manipulating you, making you feel guilty so we could take what you got. Not that they, may not want this. I mean, I can't say that a family doesn't want to make up with the family. Because of course they do. But the fact that they left this person basically out in the cold, died, didn't care what happened to that person. And then that person pulled themselves up by the bootstraps and brought themselves back to life, possibly even creating wealth in their life from nothing. And now all of a sudden everybody wants a piece of it. Oh, you could come stay with us. We'll take care of you now because you got money. We'll fix the broken in the family now because you got money. Breaks my heart. Just absolutely breaks my heart. What does money have to do with the relationship with your family? Apparently in this family it's got a lot to do with it. If you ain't got no money, you ain't nothing. You get money, you're everything. Oh yeah, you could be the head of the family. You could do this, you could do that. And it's all a manipulation to try to get the money out of your hands. Or at least to give them some. To be generous to people that just ghosted you and left you out in the cold for dead. I mean, it's up to you, viewer, how you want to do this. If you want to keep moving, keep moving. I mean, stand your ground by all means. Celebrate. But use your wisdom over your mental conflict with this. Where were these people when you needed them? I feel like, maybe, let's get some more information. Maybe y'all need to sit down and if they can't see things from your perspective, then maybe it's time you choose to move on. I feel a touch of loneliness here. And like I said, this is the holidays. But I do feel like, viewer, you are not looking at this the same way you used to look at it. The acceptance is no longer needed because you worked yourself out of this. You worked yourself out of it. You earned every last bit of this. Thoughts. Main male. Distant horizons. False person, journey, and message of concern. Okay, so whoever this person was, they can't stop thinking about you. And like I said, now they're coming forward because they see that you're getting something and they want a piece of it. Not saying that they don't love you, because they probably do. They probably loved you before. But they felt like it was in your best interest for them just to leave you out in the cold and drop you like a hot potato. Now they want to make up for that. Now they want to change that. I feel like it's too late. I don't know who you are. But like I said, I've been there. And with the Three of Wands coming out at the end and the Three of Wands as the outside influence here, I really think you should wait to find out what the underlying issue is here. What are they really after? 161, 114, 110. What are they really after? Because somebody here is not being on the up and up. Like I said, false person, Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, yeah. What do they really want? And this is kind of what you got to ask them. You know, what do you want from me? After making me feel like I was nothing and I didn't matter, what do you want from me? These people are very deeply hurt that you are mirroring back to them exactly what they did to you. Viewer, do not save this person from their karma. They need to feel this in order to understand what they did to you. And if you're a Pisces, I realize how difficult that is, because you want to just love and you just want to give. But I got the Grim Reaper here. The relationship is over, no second chances. And healing the inner child to gain stability, security, growth, endurance, flexibility by standing in the truth of who you are. And whoever these people are, or I feel like there's more than one. I feel like there's a whole family here. That, yeah. It's time for you to break this generational curse. And stop taking responsibility for other people's bad behavior. Take responsibility for your own behavior. If you had an addiction, you beat an addiction, you busted your ass, you worked it out, you became very successful in life because you beat something. Give yourself a pat on the back for that. Love yourself. Love yourself enough to understand that you had to go through that in order to get to your truth. Like I said, this was generational. This is something that maybe you carried around with you, which caused the addictions, caused the toxic behavior. Because I don't feel like, you know, I'm not saying this, you know, I'm saying this from experience. I feel like you didn't feel like you were loved. You feel like you were like an outcast in that whole situation your whole life. And the only time anybody ever paid any attention to you is when you had money, when you had something to give them. Well, that is now happening again. Are you going to react the same way and just give them anything that they want so they can ghost you again, so they can leave you out in the cold again? Or are you going to stand your ground and draw some boundaries? Boundaries need to be drawn here. This is not the way that, you know, love is love. Love unconditionally. Yeah, I love you. I'm going to love you from over here. Because I've learned my lesson. I've transformed my life from a life of addiction, poverty, you know, not feeling loved, to the King of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and Temperance, moving on and getting balanced. I've transformed my entire life. It is a miracle. And now these people just want to jump on board your train like nothing happened, like they didn't do this. You know, it was your fault, by the way, because you're the one who had the mental problems. So, yeah. I'm not playing victim here. I'm not playing, you know, no game with y'all. I'm just saying, you know, I'm trying to be 100 with you, for real, for real. A generational curse was broken here. from many, many, many toxic generations before. So whoever you are, give yourself a pat on the back. You have come a long way. And in the immediate future, you're going to see the results and the tangible evidence of the hard work that you put in to accomplish this. Don't let... Now, like I said, if you're a mom and you got kids, you know, by all means, make up with them. Do whatever you can to help them. But understand where you were just not that long ago with the same people, the same situation, and the same outcome. All right? So you're not allowed to, not allowed, you can if you want, but I would not judge these people for their actions or for the way that they are. You know, it's not, like I said, it's not their fault. They may have misjudged you. But, you know, that's all water under the bridge. Let that be over. No matter who you are and what's going on in your life, let that be over. Let that part be done. So you can have peace in your future. And the stability and growth that you deserve after this journey. Okay, so this says this is an ally and a challenger. So the lady in the mirror is both an ally and challenger, asking you to see yourself in the mirror made by the events in your life. She represents the powerful force of the law of attraction and reminds you that what you are is what you attract. This isn't to say that you need to blame yourself for inviting transgressions, or if you find yourself the victim of a big picture event, say a war. This is a distorted interpretation of this law. Certain events are fated to test our faith. Rather, find yourself within the web woven through your life, your relationships, opportunities, desires, seeming failures, and successes. Observe how you've responded to life's challenges, great and small, and be aware of what is familiar in the present. Release all judgment and accept things exactly as they are with love, which is kind of where I was going with this, you know. Just accept it for what it is. The lady in the mirror asks that you honor every part of your story as essential to your highest unfolding. Can you see yourself as being exactly where you need to be on your path? Do you love what you see in the mirror? Can you perceive your part in the reactions and the motives behind your current inquiry? You will find your answers in a thorough and honest self-appraisal. Like I said, forgive them. They didn't realize that basically what was going on with you was a cry for help. And they didn't care. But it is time to give them, you know, to basically let them off the hook for that. Even if you don't see eye to eye, there is something here that is a part of your highest unfolding that is going to allow you to love yourself when you look in the mirror and not judge your journey any more than you're judging theirs. It's time to forgive yourself and to move in a different direction and keep going, keep growing, keep shining. Again, that song, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. That's what friends are for. You know, viewer, I feel like it's been a long time coming. Whatever this is, that's in the works in the immediate future. It's going to be a new journey for you. And I feel like not only will it be financially lucrative, but it will also afford you the power to control any situations that come up from this. That even though, this happened, it's going to allow you to call the shots, so to speak, in the next chapter of your life instead of being the one that's broken. And I do suggest you take this opportunity to do so. Time for growth. Time for reflection, non-judgment. And if you love these people, love them. Don't ask them for anything. And don't let them use you up again. Because I do feel like that's, if you weren't accepted to start with, what makes you think that's going to change anything? A little bit of money? That don't change people. Just makes them feel like they're entitled to your energy. Hold back. See where this goes. And if it doesn't change because you're not giving of yourself, to the point where you don't have anything left of yourself, which is what I feel like this is. Give, by all means, give, because I'm Pisces. We give more than we take. But it's it's up to you. It really is. Wow, that was a heavy reading. I don't even know if I'm going to post it. We'll see. Alright guys, those are your messages. I love you very much, and I will see you next time. Till then, take care.